Jones, and I am a teacher with Yoga Buzz, a local nonprofit to St. Louis. And this morning I'm going to be doing just a little, about 30-minute morning yoga practice to get your blood moving and get your body stretched out and get ready for your day. I am joined by my lovely and adorable assistant, Theo. And we'll see what his participation looks like. He kind of has a mind of his own, but he's very good at setting up props for mommy. So we are going to go ahead and get started on our mats this morning. So if you want to come down to your mat and come to a comfortable seated position, and that can look however is most comfortable for you. So whether that's sitting cross-legged or legs extended long in front of you, you can be seated up on a prop like a bolster or a blanket, or you can be seated directly on your mat. And just take a moment to arrive in your space. Let your sits bones settle down into the props. And just start to take in any noises or things going on around you, whether you also have toddlers moving around you this morning, or maybe you're in your own space. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose, and exhale through an open mouth. Do that one more time. Deep breath in, and exhale it out. Allow your eyes to close or just find a gazing point in front of you. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears and down your back, sitting up nice and tall. And just take a few moments to take a few deep breaths and to officially arrive in your space. And then blink your eyes open. And as you inhale, reach your fingertips up to the sky. So really stretch here, creating some length and space along the side body, maybe even lifting the chin up to the sky. Allow your palms to meet and then bring your hands down towards your heart center. Inhale, reaching the fingertips up. As you exhale, sweep the arms by the sides and maybe rotate through your wrists. Maybe this is the first time you've used your wrists today. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale to reach up to the sky, and exhale, bring the arms down by your sides. Inhale, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale to reach up. And exhale, rotate the wrists. Leave your right hand down by your right hip and reach the left fingertips up to the sky. So again, think about creating that space and length. And then as you exhale, reach over to the side. Inhale to pulse up a bit. Exhale to reach. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, reach. Inhale, reach both fingertips up. Switch over to the other side. Again, stretch up, create that space and length, and then reach over to the side. Inhale to pulse up. Yes, that's a nice book. Exhale to reach. Inhale up. And exhale to reach. Inhale, sweep the fingertips up. As you exhale, twist over to the left. So bringing your right hand either to your right knee or your left knee, reaching the left fingertips behind you, bless you, and twist over. So before you just crank yourself in a twist, again, think about sitting up nice and tall, creating length in the spine, and then as you exhale, twisting a bit. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale, create that length in the spine, and exhale, twist just a little bit more. Maybe even taking your gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, reach the hands back up to center. Exhale, hands down through the heart. Shift yourself forward onto your hands and knees. So we're going to come into a tabletop position. And walk your hands a little bit out towards the edges of your mat and walk your knees out really wide. So you're taking up some space here. And then start to make tiny circles one way. Here's an additional rug for our practice this morning. And then pause the direction and go back the opposite way. So there's really no right or wrong way to do this. We're just trying to get some movement into the joints. And you may be wondering, why did I choose to do yoga with a 1-year-old this morning? And honestly, it was to show you all that we're all dealing with changes in our lives and we're all in different situations. And this is real life, right? All right, so walk your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Keep your right hand firmly planted on the earth as you inhale, reach the left hand up to the sky. Exhale, sweep the left hand behind the right wrist. Inhale to reach the right hand up. Exhale to sweep it through. One more time, inhale up. Exhale to thread it through. And then inhale, reach the left hand up and then bring the left hand down to the earth. Switch over to the other side. Inhale, reaching the right hand up. Exhale to thread it through. Inhale, reach the right hand up. Exhale, threading it through. One more full cycle here. Inhale, reach up and stretch. Exhale, bring the right hand back down to the earth. Walk your hands about a handprint in front of where they are and spread your fingers really wide. So you want to really get almost like you're palming a basketball here. Allow your weight to come down into the joint at the bottom of your index finger. Tuck your toes behind you. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, start to lift your hips up to the sky. So we're coming into an upside down V position or downward facing dog. Now this may be your first down dog of the day, so give yourself some grace here. Really take some time to maybe pedal out the legs. You can shift yourself forward and shift yourself back. Work out any kinks that may be in the body. Hi, buddy. And then come to stillness. Take a deep bend in the knees and then shift the hips up towards the top corner. And then push your hips up to the sky. Good morning. Hi. Take a look up between your fingertips and start to walk your feet up towards the top of your mat. Look, buddy. And now we're in a forward fold position. So I prefer to walk my feet out a little bit wider than my hips to give myself a little bit more space to fold forward. And you can take a deep bend in your knees when you're doing this. You can either allow your hands to hang heavy or maybe grab onto opposite elbows, sway side to side. And then release your fingertips down towards the earth. Take a deep bend in the knees and slowly start to roll up to a stand. So no rush. Taking our time, stacking one vertebrae on top of the other, rolling the shoulders up, down, and back. Inhale, reach your fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands down through your heart center. Inhale to reach the hands up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive, folding forward, maybe bending the knees slightly. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins or thighs. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, reverse swan dive, reaching the fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the fingertips out. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reach the fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reach the fingertips up to the sky. And then exhale, hands to your heart. From here, leaving your hands at your heart center, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, start to sit back into an imaginary chair behind you. Try to keep your chest uplifted, engaging through the core, pulling extra muscles in towards your spine, sitting deeper into the chair. Maybe shifting your weight back towards your heels, maybe forward towards the balls of your feet. Just kind of notice how that changes the posture for you. Take a full deep breath in through the nose. Maybe sit back just a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach the fingertips back up to the sky. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Maybe come up to your tippy toes. Exhale, lower the heels down, hands to heart. This time, come up to your tippy toes. Take a deep breath in through the nose. So this is a little bit of a balance challenge here. And as you exhale, start to sit back into that chair again, but keeping the heels lifted this time. Full deep breaths in. Exhaling it out. One more cycle of breath here. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, reach the fingertips up to the sky, up to the tippy toes. Exhale, lower the heels down. And then we'll do another forward fold to give our little friend a hug. Hi. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Place your hands firmly on the mat and then start to step one foot back and then the other. There you go, bud. Coming into a high plank position, so you can stay right here or maybe lower your knees down to the earth if that feels more supportive for you. Take a full deep breath in. And as you exhale, start to bend your elbows back towards the back of the room and lower your body all the way down. So apparently Theo is not a fan of my hands on the mat today. More bud. Then we're going to inhale and peel our chest up off the mat. Exhale to lower down. One more time, inhale. And exhale to lower. Inhale, peeling the chest up, maybe straightening the arms slightly. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, push yourself back up to a tabletop position. And then tuck your toes and lift your heels up, coming to downward facing dog again. Take a full deep breath in and exhale it out. As you inhale, reach your right leg up to the sky. So you can lift it high or just slightly lift it off the mat. And as you exhale, curl and pull your knee towards the center. Inhale, reach the left leg back up. And then exhale, curl it in and then step the leg in between your hands. And then lower your knee behind you. So coming into this low lunge position, allow yourself a moment here to kind of sink into the lunge. Maybe take a few gentle pulses. And then as you're ready, lift your hands up to your thigh. And you can stay right here, or maybe reach your fingertips up to the sky. Take a full deep breath in through the nose. And exhale it out. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, start to rock your hips backwards, straightening the front leg. So you can choose to keep the front toes pointed or flex your front toes and maybe bring your hands down to your mat for a little additional balance. And then as you inhale, crawl your hands forward, coming back into the lunge. So you can choose to keep your hands on the mat, or if you would like an additional balance challenge, keep the hands elevated as we move between these two postures. So from here, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, straighten the front legs, sweeping the hands back or crawling them back on your mat. Inhale, coming into the lunge. Exhale to fold. One more time, inhale into the lunge. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come back into the lunge. Hold here for just a moment. And then bring the hands back down to the earth. And walk your left hand just to the outside of your mat. And I apologize because I'm going to be turning away from you for a moment. Gently twist towards the right side of your mat. Now you can leave your right hand on your right thigh or maybe reach the right fingertips up to the sky. That's where my hand is, buddy. Yeah, that's where my fingers are. Take a full deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring the right hand back down to the mat. Pull the right leg back to meet the left. Walk your knees out wide. Big toes to touch. And then sit your hips back towards your heels, and we're going to come into a child's pose to rest for a moment. You hear that, buddy? We're going to rest. You can allow your forehead to come down towards the earth. Or your child, or a block. Whatever's most accessible for you. And then on your next inhale, start to shift yourself back up to your tabletop position. Oh, we found the medals on the wall. This is going to be fun. Yeah. And tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back, coming back to downward facing dog. Take a full deep breath in and exhale it out. And this time lift the opposite leg. In my case, it's my left. Inhale, reaching the leg up. Exhale to pulse forward, curling and pulling the knee towards your chest. Inhale, reach the leg back up to the sky. This time, exhale and step the left foot forward between your hands. And then lower the right leg back down to the earth. So again, coming into the lunge on this side. Maybe taking a few gentle pulses just to see what your flexibility is like this morning. And then if you're ready, finding your balance and reaching your hands up to the sky. Hey, buddy. Again, real life, right? Take a full deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, you can start to straighten the front leg, flexing or pointing the front toes. I prefer to flex because I feel like I get more of a stretch along the back side of my leg. Yes, baby? Yeah. And you can bring your hands down to the earth or maybe even reach your fingertips back behind you. That just adds a little bit of a balance challenge. As you inhale, come back into the lunge, maybe sweeping your arms up to the sky. Exhale. Folding forward, straightening the leg, reaching the hands back. Inhale to reach up. Here. Exhale to fold. Oh, I didn't want that. Okay. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale to fold. He has never cared about these medals in the past, by the way. One more time, inhale, reaching up. And exhale to fold. Inhale, coming back into the lunge. Take a deep breath. And then bring your hands back down to the mat. And step the right hand off the right side of your mat. And then twist over to the left. So this can be a gentle twist. You can stay right here with your hand on your thigh. Or maybe reach your fingertips up to the sky. Hi.
Mama.
Yes, babe? You want that one? What if we wore it around her neck? Like a necklace. Full deep breath in. Exhale, bring the hand back down towards the mat. Pull the left leg back in to meet the right. And we'll just rock back to child's pose for just a few breaths here. So child's pose is a perfect resting posture that you can take during any yoga class. It really just gives you an opportunity to reconnect in with your breath, to feel the ground beneath you, connecting with the earth. Lets you check back in with yourself to notice how you're feeling. So how are you feeling this morning after we've moved for a little while? And would you prefer to move some more or maybe a little bit less? Take another full deep breath in here. And exhale it out. And as you inhale, start to walk your hands back towards your knees. Oh, thank you. We're going to take all the medals down today, apparently. So we're going to do a little stretch for our toes here. So from a kneeling position, tuck your toes behind you. And honestly, you may want to bring something in front of you, like some sort of prop or something to bring the earth a little bit closer. It's just preference if you feel like you don't want to have to fold forward a lot. So you can stay right here with your toes tucked, or maybe start to sit your hips back towards your heels. And take a moment to reach back and spread the little toes out, letting each one of the toes come into contact with the earth. And you can stay right here. This may be enough of a stretch. Or you can start to lift yourself up, sitting back onto your heels, sitting up nice and tall. So the funny thing about feet, typically when we're in a stretching posture, the stretch becomes, or can become, a little bit easier, a little less intense the longer you hold it. Feet, for some reason, are the opposite. So the longer you hold this, the more intense it's actually going to be. So feel free to rock out of it at any time. Oh, thank you. I'm winning all the races today, guys. Thank you. And from here, take one more full deep breath in. And as you exhale, start to rock forward. Oh, release the toes from behind you. Okay, just a second. It's around Mama's head. There you go. And then maybe you do a little pitter-patter of your feet behind you. And then start to rock back towards your heels. And then come to a seated posture on your mat. You want that one too, buddy? Okay. So from this position, bring the soles of your feet together in front of you. So they can be pretty close to you, or you can push them out pretty far. It doesn't really matter, whatever feels best for you. And then I always like to rock side to side and kind of internally or externally rotate my legs so that my sits bones actually make contact with the earth beneath me. You can grab onto shins or to your ankles. Okie doke. Sitting up nice and tall, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, start to fold forward, maybe walking your hands forward a little bit. Keep your back flat, kind of keeping the chest elevated. All right, you have to wait just a second, buddy. Well, or you could give it yourself. Awesome. So you can sit here or start to curl your back. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Curling forward. Yeah. This. And then start to shift and come up to a seat. Thank you. Alright, straighten the legs out to the sides, coming to the feet. I mean, this is what kid yoga is a lot like, right? Except this kid can't follow yoga directions. Take a full deep breath in through the nose. Flex your toes back towards your face. Thank you. And then as you exhale, start to walk your hands forward. So folding forward over your legs. Whoa. And then start to lift yourself back up. High. So from here, it's around my neck. There. That's so funny. Inhale, reach your hands up to the sky. This is going to be interesting. All right, bud. Can you come sit right here? Hey, look. Here's a medal right here. All right, so from here, inhale, reach your hands up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands down through your heart, interlace the fingers, and push your fingertips forward, reaching forward. Inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale, release the hand behind your back. Inhale to reach the hands up, allow the palms to meet. Exhale, hands to heart, interlace the fingers, push the fingertips forward. Inhale to reach up to the sky, and exhale to release. Do that one more time. Inhale, reaching up, allow the palms to meet. Hands to heart, interlace the fingers and push them forward. Inhale, palms to the sky, and exhale to release. And reach the fingertips behind you so you can kind of lean back. And then lift up through the chest, lift the chin up, take a full deep breath in. And exhale to shift the weight forward, coming back to a seat. You pull your legs back into your body. And we're going to try to ignore the other medals. Look at all of these we have. We're going to roll back on our backs now, soles of the feet to the earth. Come here, bud. Come here. Yeah, come on. Rolling back. Throwing a temper tantrum if that's what we'd like to do. Come here. And once you reach your back, maybe reach your hands up overhead. Give yourself a full body stretch. Yeah. And then bring the soles of your feet to the earth. Walk them back towards your glutes. Bring your arms down by your sides. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, start to lift your hips up to the sky. Coming into a bridge pose. So you can kind of wiggle your shoulders underneath your back here. Hands can stay down on the earth or maybe make robot arms. So by doing this, you can put more pressure into your elbows and your arms to help lift up higher. Take a full deep breath in. And then as you exhale, start to lower the hips back down to the earth. Take a pause here, take a breath. And then again, take a full breath in through the nose. As you exhale, lift your hips up to the sky. You can stay here or maybe interlace your hands underneath your back. What are you doing? And then exhale to lower down. Since he seems to be enjoying this, we're going to do one more. Lift our hips up to the sky. And exhale to lower. From here, maybe pull your knees into your chest. If you can, give them a little squeeze. Maybe rock your hips side to side a little bit, depending on what's crawling on you. And then from here, keep your right knee pulled into your chest and extend your left leg long. Now, if this is too much, you can always bend the left knee and keep the sole of the left foot down. And pull the right knee in towards the right armpit, so kind of on the outside of your chest. Hey, we're going to do a twist, okay? Twist. So reach the right arm out to the side, take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, start to twist over to the left. And just hold this posture for a few breaths here. Inhale to roll yourself back to center. Pull both knees into the chest. Give them a little squeeze and then switch over to the other side. So extend the right leg long. Pull the left knee into your chest. And then keep the right hand on the knee. Extend the left arm to the side. Take a full deep breath in. And as you exhale, twist over to the right. Yeah, we're going to link those up there, buddy. I'm really advertising well for doing yoga with kids. All right, we're going to untwist. Can you help Mama untwist her legs? Roll back up to center. Oh, lift your leg, there you go. Pull the knees into the chest one last time. Give them a little squeeze. And if you'd like, you can take a happy baby, so reaching the soles of the feet up towards the sky. You can just keep a hold of the calves if that feels better for you, or maybe reach for the outer edges of your feet. And then maybe sway side to side. How about it? Mm-hmm. And then pause, pull the knees into the chest. And then roll off. Well, so from this position, you can take your final resting posture in whatever works for you today. So traditional, if you will, Savasana is laying on your back, legs extended, arms down by your sides. But if you have a somewhat fidgety, slightly cranky toddler, maybe taking a comfortable, quiet seat for a moment would work better for you. So we're gonna try that today. Hey buddy, you wanna come sit with Mama? Or not? I'm gonna take my comfortable seat. So just knowing that you can find peace, maybe allowing the eyes to close or just finding that gazing point again. If you're seated, rolling the shoulders up towards the ears, down the back. Yeah, we'll get some more milk in a minute, okay? You want to come sit? Good job.
Mama.
We'll get more milk. breaths here. Giving yourself a moment for connection, maybe even bringing a hand to your belly, a hand to your heart. And just knowing that whatever chaos is going on around you this morning, that it's possible to just take a few moments to yourself. Take a few moments to connect with your breath, to feel your heartbeat, to be present within your body. And then taking a moment to connect with those that we love around us. Because we have a lot of family time coming up. So for any of you that have joined in with me this morning, I appreciate you. Hopefully this has been slightly entertaining for you this morning, and you've enjoyed seeing my little man and being a part of this yoga practice. Apparently, note to self, have more milk available.
Mama.
I know, babe. We're going to go get some more. Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for coming. Reach out to someone today. So even if it's virtually, like we're doing, take a moment to reach out to someone, maybe someone you haven't talked to recently. Because I know we're all stuck in our homes for a little while, but you know, we can still make the best of this and stay connected to each other through virtual means. Yeah, bye. So, all right, buddy. So we're gonna say bye to our friends. And we wish you all a very peaceful and happy day. Say bye. You say bye-bye? Yeah. Good job, buddy. All right. Bye, everyone.